Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Totalbiscuit, and we're having a quick look at Tera Online right here from the one and only Gamescom. Basically some kind of demented, angry beaver walrus thing going on right here. Now this client, needless to say, is in German, which makes the selection of classes and races a little challenging. We're going to go for it anyway. I think that's Classwahlen, which I have to assume something to do with class. I think this is race, by the looks of it. I don't even know what this thing is, but I want to play it. So we're going to just go on and click class. Okay, right. So we can figure it out by looking. That is actually a beaver. That's brilliant. I like this game already. Okay, so we've got Demented Samurai Beaver. We've got Beaver Knight. These are not the official names, by the way, and I cannot be held responsible for the consequences. We've got Arms Warrior Beaver. We've got Beaver with Gigantic Axe. Monk Beaver. Beaver Ranger, Beaver Priest, and Beaver Mage, I assume. Okay. I'm thinking we go with the beaver with the two swords, quite frankly, because it does look hilarious. Okay, onward we go. Right, so here's your appearance customization, bearing in mind, of course, as I say, this game is not complete yet. What the? I don't know what it is, but I want it. There we go. It's cat beaver. It's dog beaver. Okay, what else is available? That's a lot of customization for an angry beaver, and I'm happy about that. You actually change your appearance right there. Beaver hamster, some kind of evil hybrid creature. Don't go near it, it may kill you. Detail options right here, which of course would be brow. That's actually quite significant in terms of the amount of customization it appears to have. I can make the mouth smaller if I so desire. Elongate it just a little bit. Look at the form, the eyes right there. You can actually raise or lower the eyes. So very heavy on the customization front. Not that I would ever complain about that. That is always a good thing. There we go. Positioning of the mouth right here. It's the details, and we can also actually pick some starting clothes. So I'm going to pick the one that looks the most ridiculous. I'm thinking this one. Yep, confirmed for ridiculous. And now we get to name the beaver. We shall name it Beaver. I assume we're done on that. I think so. Is Zurich back? Fergstahlen. Yes, there we go. That is the entire basis of my knowledge for German. What can I say? Okay. Aside from that, there are actually some level 50 characters on right here, so we might spend a little bit of time. We're going to check out the starting zone with Beaver, the level 1 Beaver. Spielen, which I know is play. There we go. See, I'm learning it already. The longer I stay at Gamescom, the more I know about this. There's the keys. Not that they are, of course, of any use whatsoever, but it is an MMO, so I'm hoping that I might be able to nail it down quite nicely. That would be good. That doesn't look like a beaver at all. That's actually very disturbing. A little scary, perhaps. So you've got your intro right there. If you can read German, then you are in an absolutely fantastic position. If you cannot, it's time to get lessons, folks. I'm not subtitling it for you, because I can't read it either. Aha, see? There's the king of the beavers. It's perhaps not the king of the beavers. He's not wearing a crown. He may or may not be the king of the beavers. You can't fool owls. Just remember that. Don't know who she is. That's one of the other races available, who I believe is officially classified as Slutty Demon. Once again, this may not be canon. Oh, it's a boring-looking guy. That's because you're human. Nobody cares about the humans. So an airborne cutscene will ensue between two tribes of flying chickens. Oh, do we actually get control of this? Because that's kind of neat. Huh, that looks actually quite a lot like Crystal Pine Forest, honestly. There we go, we're going to land there, and then we'll be able to do what we can. Now, Tera actually supposedly sports a action-y style of combat, which is, of course, what I'm looking for in MMO at the moment. I have absolutely no interest whatsoever in playing hotkey MMOs anymore. I find them dull. Aha! I am Stout Beaver, the Stout. Let us attack. Aha! It is actually, there we go. Yes, yes it is. So left click is an attack, and by the looks of it, you can combo them. There we go. Don't appear to have any abilities just yet. C is a... Ah, right, okay, that's a roll. Also, the movement animations for this are the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. There we go. Look at that. That's not a jump, that's a bounce. Airborne attacks do not appear to be possible while jumping, so no airborne acrobatics as of yet. Okay, drukt F. Licht der Hammer. It's okay, I don't read the quest text anyway, so I actually don't care. There we go. Okay. We're going in some direction to do something, which I assume might involve... there's a star here. Possibly talk to this dude, maybe. There we go. Okay, is that a hand in? Looks like it is. Yep. There we go. We've handed in the quest. I have no idea what happened, but it's all good. I just want to actually go and do a little bit of fighting. What we'll probably do is log into one of the level 50s as well, just to check out some of the higher level combat. Head on over in this direction. Now, is that an emote? Perhaps it is. Let's try it. No, that did something. That's some kind of cooldown-based ability, as is that. That's a 30-minute cooldown, so I probably shouldn't have used that. Oh, well. I shall hide this right here. There we go. Go in some direction. Okay, it's all right. There's a map. That helps. There we go. We're going in this direction. That is all good. That is to be expected. The fact that it has just the click-based, action-based combat is a big plus for me. I mean, as you can tell, it's fairly impressive graphically. There's a nice creative world. I mean, that is pretty awesome. Look at that. That is actually a nice design. So the fact that it has things like this, and of course that dodge roll, which will take into effect, is good. That's the kind of thing I like from DC Universe. And I'm hoping that a lot more games end up going in this direction. Okay, let's get these. I don't even know what exactly I'm handing in at this point. I assume I'm earning some tutorial stuff. I think I actually got some items, so let's have a look at the inventory. That, I assume, is some kind of health potion. No, it's bandages, so yeah. Okay. It's all good. We'll head out here and do a little bit of damage, see if we can find anything to attack. Perhaps some kind of small rabbit that can't fight back. Ah, it's a Friedlicher Taren. Of course. How silly of me. Attack it. Evidently, it was not a reasonable foe. Let us attack this thing instead. There we go. Wow. Okay, that's actually some very nice animation quality, both in terms of combat and the fact that you actually do make your opponent bleed right there. There's some critical hits from the side. This is slick. It really, really is. You see, this is the kind of combat I like, yeah? I don't want to be pressing one to attack. Yeah, sure, one to trigger an ability, no problem. But my basic attacks, I want to be able to... As far as I'm concerned, I want it to be playable with a gamepad. Right? It's as simple as that. Is it a sort of God of War hack and slashy style game that I can play with a gamepad if I just want to attack like this and do dodges and stuff like that? Because I mean, that is actually impressive. I'll have a quick look actually at some texture quality right here. Or alternatively not, you're just going to look at this fat dog. Just going to have a look at some texture quality. Now, you're going to have to trust me on this because obviously this is all over-the-shoulder gameplay. Texture quality of the trees is fairly average for an MMO. We'll have a look at some character models over here. Okay. Just try to pan around to see, have a look at some textures. He cares not for my flipping tree, as you can see right here. Yeah, texture quality is actually pretty solid by the looks of it. There are some issues, obviously, quite close there. It's beyond WoW quality. It's kind of about Rift quality at the moment, I would say. It's hack and slash is going around. Obviously, at level 1, I don't really expect anything crazy. That, I believe, was the level up by the looks of it. Grundswurst, Idhein, Numfest, I don't even know. I'm not going to try. But yeah, that got me to level 2, so perhaps I can actually train something after that. There we go. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to log out and I'm going to log into the level 50 character, which they have available for us right here, so we can see something a little bit more advanced. If, of course, I can figure out what it is. Could be under system menu. Log out, there we go. Log out is actually called log out. Wonderful. Yeah, this should hopefully log us out of the game. Am I being attacked? I'm being attacked, aren't I? Absolutely horrendous. Why you do this? Okay, the stag doesn't seem to give a damn about us, so we can ignore him for the time being. Escape out of that. Let's log us out to the character screen. Go! All right, it's 5 seconds. There we go. I'm learning German. I'm glad I came. But yeah, bear in mind, by the way, the stuff that you're seeing is all going to be over the shoulder. You may or may not get game sound. When we can get game sound, we will do it. When we can't, of course, we will not. Right, so what we've got, this is a level 50 character, and there's also a level 35 here. So we're going to log in the level 50 and see what's going on right there. It's got the kind of game stuff you got in here. You do have your PvP, your standard PvE stuff there. There's nothing in particular that should surprise you in that regard, but I think what actually gets it for me is the combat. This is what makes me interested in it. And as a direct result, I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, so we've got a full thing right there. Right click doesn't seem to be getting me anything for the time being. I have a very large axe. This is always a good. Let's fight whatever this thing is. Okay, can I hit? Oh, I can hit multiple targets. That is brilliant. That's actually something DC Universe didn't even do properly. This is proper hack and slashy combat. Okay, let's try an ability. Oh. This is a really sort of solid. You can tell that it's doing damage. And that's a really good thing. The big whirlwind ability right there. Hell, he can even actually attack on wake up by the looks of it. That's pretty cool. More spawns out right there. I don't really know what any of these abilities do, but I'm trying to find out nonetheless. I have a feeling that right button is possibly a charged up ability because it was complaining about not having mana points earlier. There we go, use this tornado style ability to smash our way through here. Ah, there's a leaping charge as well. Okay. That's pretty awesome. I assume there is some kind of lock-on function. I'm not really seeing it just yet. That would appear to be another player. Perhaps help them out. Sounds like a plan. There we go. Nicely dealt with. I think you actually have to aim that. I don't know if there's a lock-on or not, but it seems like you might even have to aim stuff like that, which is pretty awesome. There we go. Aim it in the right direction, smack him about a bit. Try and help out this player over here. There we go. Nice follow-up attack right there, and down she goes. This is actually really impressive. Very impressive indeed. It's got really, really solid animation quality. The combat feels good. You can hit multiple targets, so it is very much hack and slashy. So this is one to look out for, folks. Tera Online will be available. You check out Tera-Europe.com if you want more information on that. And of course, it is being published by our good friends over at Frogster. My name is Totalbiscuit, and I will hopefully bring you a little bit more once we get beta of the angry dual-wielding beaver simulator known as Tera Online. I'll see you next time.